Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Basically Ella, where I come to you teaching you step-by-step, in-depth tutorials on a focus feature of the face. And you're in luck because this is our final episode of our summer special, and we won't be back until the fall, but if you love what you see, just leave a comment and a thumbs up. I don't know if you thumbs up these videos, but if you can, thumbs it up. Okay, all right, so today it's not going to be a focus feature, it's going to be how to pool-proof your makeup, which is relevant for right now because it's so hot in BC and the Okanagan. I think it's the hottest day it's ever been in history right now. This is insane. Let's learn how to keep our makeup on in intense heat and pool ready. And I foolishly forgot my hairpins again, so thankfully I had these earrings still in my purse, my bag, so they're gonna hold my hair back, hopefully. Oh, look, it's working. Dun, dun, dun. There we go, first step down. Go all out of the way. This is actually gonna be perfect because I'm already perspiring in this place, so let's just get a little bit of it off our face there. Stunning. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna start with this lovely spray. It's a B6 spray. I don't care about the B6. I only care about that it's oil controlling, so it's just gonna help to put a first layer down to keep my face from sweating off. But I think that's gonna be inevitable when it's plus 40 like it is outside today. Let that go down a bit. Then we're gonna go in with some sunscreen because we all need sunscreen if we're going out in the pool. So massage that into the face. Once again, you'll want this to sit in the face for a moment. I always say apply it 30 minutes before going outside. That's not because it needs to be activated. It just needs to be able to sit on the skin so you don't sweat it off. Or if you jump in the pool so it doesn't rub off the face as quickly. This current one I have is it's like a water resistant one, so it's good for 30 minutes of swimming, unless you're going to be rubbing your face dry. Then you don't want to reapply. So having said that, because I am putting foundation or sunscreen on, if you are going to be swimming a lot, I am going to be putting on just a very thin layer of foundation. It's actually a tinted moisturizer because you're going to want to reapply your sunscreen throughout the day so you don't get burnt. As you can see, my nose there. That's lovely. That's me swimming and I'm forgetting to reapply. But I feel like I did pretty well if that's the only part that has a little bit of sun. Or you could be like one of those amazing tourists that have that really thick stick and you can just rub the white mark on your nose. It looks foolish, but it helps, especially if you're more fair-skinned. Okay, I think that's nicely rubbed in. All right, second step, third step. No, let's do other primers too. Primers will help things stay on the face. We've discussed this before. This one here is gonna be for the lids. And then I'm going to put one on my lips. And that's just because we want to keep our lips nice and moisturized. I think that'll be pretty easy with this heat. Actually, no, that's a lie. Stay moisturized, drink water. Don't die. Oh my God, can you see how glistening my face is already? That's just me rubbing in the sweat. The 40 some odd degrees is taking a toll on my face. All right. Just taking a deep breath, try to internally cool myself down, which is actually a technique. If you find yourself overheating, take deep breaths. It's supposed to cool you down a bit. I don't know how true that is. I'm not a scientist. Okay, tinted moisturizer time. This is just a very sheer coverage. And I'm gonna put that all over my face. When I normally wear this stuff, it's usually like a lot darker than my face, but I'm so tan right now that does it even look like I'm putting something on? I am. Once again, just want a nice sheer coverage because if you're going to be in the pool all day, you are going to want to reapply your sunscreen. All right. I'm just living my sweaty mess fantasy right now. Okay, let's move along. Does someone have any tissue? Sorry, I can't open it. Oh, I got it. The amount of perspiration on my hands there didn't allow me to open up that thing too quickly. All right, if you can skip concealer, I would suggest skipping it, but I have darkness under my eyes and that's not something I am willing to skip. So I'm gonna put some concealer there, pat it into place. I'm also not gonna put any powder along my face as well. I am only going to put it on the, like where my under eyes. So like brightens up so quickly. Okay, so once again, oil controlling. If you have super dry skin, I would just use something that's going to be a light powder. I just want this to stay in place. And since I'm actually quite warm, I'm going to put this around my nose as well because I am perspiring like crazy. So, okay. All right, just putting that because I don't want that to move around throughout the day. And where do you want to go? Okay. I seem all over the place right now, but it's fine. We're learning how to play in the heat. I'm actually going to put another layer on my lids because one of the things that make your eyeshadow last throughout the day is layers. You don't want to put layers on the face because that'll just look heavy when you're wearing your makeup throughout the day. But adding a little bit of layers on your eyes will actually keep your eyeshadow from creasing in the heat as well as prevent it from like slowly fading away. So this is just a cream eyeshadow. It dries matte, just all over the lid. Right up to the brow bone. Easy done. And you can go in heavy as you want with your eyelashes, with your eyeshadow. That's a personal choice for yourself. Once again, first time I'm saying this, I am just going to be putting it just a bit on my above, and then a bit a bit in my crease, and then a bit underneath, because I don't want to put too much eyeshadow on. So look, it looks good. I just look like an awesome sweaty mess. Yep, this is how you're gonna look in the pool. This is how it's gonna be. You're living your fantasy. You're learning how to combat everything. Also, I'm pretty sure when you're putting on your own makeup, it might not be so warm, but I'm just a sweaty mess. So if it was my way and I was going to a pool, I'd be like, if you don't love me without makeup on, I'm not coming. But for all you people out there, throw on your sheerest foundation or sunscreen. Even a tinted sunscreen would probably be better for it. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on the top of my lid. Easy. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna work in this foundation just a little bit more. See, and if you're like me, you're not going to want to wear heavy foundations going out. I see some girls that do that, and it's awesome. They're probably not living their best lives, because if you're sweating, do you really want to touch your face with a face full of foundation? Actually, I shouldn't say that. Kelowna is very hot right now. I've been doing drag a fair amount in this heat, and it's not fun. But there's ways to keep yourself looking pristine. Do I know how to do that? Apparently not. All right, just taking this powder again. This is just a matte setting powder. Just gonna get rid of some shine. Put it wherever you need it. And like myself, I need it all over my face right now. Oh, look at that. Hi. Beautiful. Now, if you don't need blush throughout the day, I probably wouldn't put that on either. Not saying go out like this, I still look pretty crazy. But we are gonna put on a little bit more eyeshadow, just because that's the part that's going to really amplify your look. If you don't have to wear blush or bronzer, I would probably suggest against it, just because when you're going to a pool party, who goes to a pool party with full face on? If you do, good for you, but that's not something I would ever do. I usually focus on my eyes, make them look just a little smoked out, because I'm not going to be putting so much on the rest of my face. Dun, dun, dun. You see me do this eye all the time. Highlight on the brow bone, just because we want to put a little bit of a glow there. And put a little bit of a liquid liner on. Once again, you want all these things to be waterproof, because if you are going to jump in the pool and if you are going to submerge your head, which a lot of times makeup wearers won't do that, just make sure that your products are waterproof. So I'll add a little bit of protection. And since we added that 2 layers of primer, the 1 primer plus that cream shadow, if you do have oily eyelids, that should hold everything in place. I have extremely oily eyelids, and that works perfect for me. Putting on some matte liner. Remember, just put it on however it works for you. I'm going to do a tiny wing on these ones. Just tiny, not too big. Little bitty one. Holding my eyelids down so it could dry. And all right, let's mascara. Once again, waterproof mascara. Because if you are going to be jumping in the water with this humidity, you want that to stay in place, because nothing is sexier than jumping out of a pool and then you have black running down your face. Never mind, that might be a thing. I was going to say something about how some people like it when their mascara runs down their eye. That might be taking us out of the PG-13 realm. You can all Google it now. Good thing it's 14A. So I can allude to it. All right, just a little bit on the lower lash. Once again, lower lash is your own personal choice. Some people hate it, some people love it. Don't feel you need to. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little highlight in the middle of my face. Or middle of my face, sorry, the center of my eye there. Don't know what I'm saying. It's the heat. It's throwing me through a loop right now. I am not going to put anything on the rest of my face because once again, I am going to be getting very hot in the pool. And if I'm going to go swimming, I don't want to put blush and bronzer on. The reason why I love using a very tinted moisturizer is because it usually leaves the skin with a soft glow naturally already, whereas sometimes if you use a lot of foundation and powders, it mattes everything out. So we put a highlighter on. To highlighter and blush to bring life back into the cheeks, where this is so light that it lets your natural color shine through already. That's one thing I love about tinted moisturizers for the pool. I don't feel I need to put more on. I am cooling down a bit though, so it's actually, things are looking a little bit better. And since I went pretty light in the face, pretty light in the eyes, I like to put a pop of color on my lip. I'm not gonna put a lip liner on because it can get too heavy. I love simplicity if we're going to a pool. Having said that, I got hired for a pool party once, and I did full drag for it. Because they hired a specific person for it. Was I not enjoying myself? Of course not. But did I love that I was there celebrating someone's birthday? That was awesome. In the heat of the moment, literally heat of the moment, it was not a great time. Only because of the amount of makeup and the corset and everything I was wearing. And then gloss. Because I feel summer and all times of the year, you need a nice pouty lip. This is literally going to be like the easiest makeup that you see me do all summer. But once again, pool-proof makeup, sunscreen, make sure you wear waterproof makeup. It's coming. I would like to believe that it was the summertime heat that's messing me up, but this whole like summer special has been a very special season. I swear I know what I'm doing. And then using a setting spray that is an oil controlling one because I'm oily as well as mattifying. Let that dry off. I do feel like I'm a little bit naked without blush. But once again, if I'm going to go swimming in a pool, very minimal on the face, waterproof, sunscreen, light on the lips, light on the eyes. Do what you need to make it feel good. Definitely use waterproof eyebrows because I don't mind staying in place. I'm still doing good. All right, thanks for coming out and watching another episode of Basically Ella. This was a journey. We had a great day today. If you have any questions, once again, feel free to ask them. I'll always answer anything that you want to say. But this is going to be logging off until the fall time when we start up with season 3. Who knows? We might not after this summer special because, like I said, it was a journey. We made it through. But please tune in. Please keep watching Basically Ella and have a great rest of your summer. Bye.